Welcome back to another video. Tonight is a bit of a celebration, rant as always, and just life, just how we have been taking the punches of life. Make sure to have your coffees, teas, honestly a fucking cocktail would help right now too. But tonight we are at a very relaxing scenery. I didn't really even intend to come over here, but here's where I'm at. It's really pretty, nice for little walks or whatever. I personally I always come here just only for walks for when I'm like, not feeling safe or whatever. But no, our favorite spot was closed down, so fuck it, we had to come here. Hope you guys have been okay though. Me personally, it's been, there was a couple months, couple weeks where I was actually just relaxing, just thriving in the sense where I was just rich in life. I was relaxing with my girlfriend a lot, enjoying my days of unemployment. Nowadays, I'm technically employed, but as all jobs go, it's always a fucking process. It's kind of like a breakup, you could say. Ever since I got let go from ever since I voluntarily put my resignation, because no way was I gonna go back to being a fucking teller. But ever since that breakup, you could say, yeah, there was only like 3 or 4 months of just seldom freedom. There's just that nice relaxation of like, okay, we have a good amount of money, we're still going to try to get a job, but we have time, we have space and money. Nowadays we find ourselves with still some time, bit of freedom, and no money in the sense where I'm not just able to spend lavishly or profoundly. However, my credentials have gone up. I have one more additional license added to my name. Very happy about that. And I technically have a job in where I've been invested at least a good amount of money to stay with them, but still not getting paid. Still not getting paid. And having meetings that are an hour or too long. I already fucking canceled on a meeting actually, as to where they were gonna have like a dinner/meeting at some cocktail bar, some Mexican cocktail bar. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna go make my money with this little part-time gig that I got. It's just a security detail job. That's it. Because if all else fails, which mind you, it's looking grim right now. Grim in the sense where like, okay, I'm gonna have to definitely slow down the money-making process, and I'm not even sure what the fuck I'm even gonna do. However, we're still here. We're still here just trying to live, trying to survive. Find that one good job that's just gonna do us right for at least a good couple of years. That's it. Honestly, at this point in my life, I just want to show up to the job, turn off the brain, or at least be intellectually stimulated. And that's it. That's it. I'm not looking for the lavish job that's paying fucking 6 figures. I'm looking for the job that's just gonna allow me to pay for the bills, pay for the life I want, which, mind you, again, isn't too lavish. And that's it. To just be a normal fucking adult. But no. Here I am, struggling with everything that I have, some fucking how. I kid you not, I have 3 fucking licenses, a job that's paying semi-well, but that doesn't want to pay me out just yet. I just started, but like, you figured, if you're gonna get a fucking job, you have the job offer, and your employer's like, okay, we're just gonna start you off for like a little bit of a week, but hey, study and attend these little 1-hour meetings. and waste your time and mental fucking health. No, fuck that. I'm sorry. No. Like at this point, like, I'm not receiving income stably from any fucking place. And thankfully, this little side gig of mine has been coming in clutch here and there, but it's like, fuck, dude, I miss seeing that $1,600 deposit from Chase bi-weekly. And on top of that, I would get an additional 800. I was making 4,000 a month. I really was making that 4,000 a month. And all because of some fucking test that I am met with now again. I kid you not, I basically got my job back from Chase in some way, just with a different company. Getting sponsored to do the test. I can do it from home, just not getting paid just yet. And I'm not expecting a fucking actual paycheck over 1,000, at least within these next 2 to 3 weeks. And mind you, it's already fucking June 15, 16. Rent's coming in 2 fucking weeks and nothing. And like, most of you might say like, hey, find a fucking job. Like I did. I already had a job, but the fact that it was only paying 21 an hour, eventually it was going to be 22 an hour within a 3-month period. I'm like, that's just fucking bullshit. Like, how the fuck are you going to do that to me? Especially if I've acquired 3 licenses, passed state exams, and you're going to belittle my credentials like that. Now, I know I don't have a college degree, neither do I actually have any actual experience just yet, but like, hey, I'm a willing, capable individual that's willing to talk to some people, sell a product, sell a service, provide a value to their lives, and get the fuck out. Like that's what I'm willing to do as an employee. And I look at it retrospectively, and I'm just like, wow, I do not want to be fucking doing this. It's just unfortunately, as all things are, all of the decisions we make in our lives are a reflection of who we are. And I've made some decisions, even at this age of 22, I feel as if that have just been drastically life-changing. Dropping out of college, not doing anything when I had a bunch of fucking money. Like, I'm not trying to be too hard on myself. I didn't know any better, but, at least in this moment in time, I don't feel any type of saving hope or remorse for, like, I don't know, it's weird. The same fucking thing from my videos from long ago. I wish I could just be doing better. And I say it like, yeah, no wonder I'm not famous on YouTube. Like, I feel as if with that last video, which, mind you, I hope you guys liked. It was kind of just to update you guys with how I've been doing, and yeah, that video kind of depicted it quite nicely, especially with the song. Shout out to Potsu, because that's a really good fucking underrated song. But anyways, no, I cheated the system a bit with you guys. I had made a video, actually, and I was trying to make it consistent. However, unfortunately, I didn't edit it. I was self-doubting it, and bada bing, bada boom, never ended up posting it and deleted the actual video itself. This one, however, I'm just going to do quick little small edits. I'm not going to try to make it 20 minutes or above because poor little phone can't update it overnight or just always has some type of issue uploading it to YouTube. I swear, when I was 19, when I had $20,000, I wish I had spent on a camera with an SD card that was going to be able to just let me post videos more leisurely. But with YouTube videos and the way I'm posting them right now, it's a bit of a hassle. So, and bear with me, guys. Almost 90 YouTube videos in, and we are still a work in progress. I'm not where I want to be in life, but I was telling my girlfriend this, that, there's just at least a bit of saving grace to what I am and what I have right now. With my brother that recently had just gotten divorced, he wishes he wishes he could have what I have sometimes, and I wish I could have what he has sometimes. Like, I think a lot of people have been getting mad at me for saying this, but in some way there's just always someone better than you at doing something than you. I hope that makes sense. So, for example, I have my relationship of 4 years in which I'm very thankful of. So that's why I'm not overly depressed with just the way things have been going in my life, because at least my girlfriend still loves me and is still willing to be with me and cherish me and respect me. Um, However, many times like before, I still find myself financially unstable, and it's gut wrenching. Really, it really is, because you amount to so much experience of just living life that you expect so much out of yourself, and then to ultimately always come at the end of the day with a conclusion of where, like, wow, I feel like I haven't done jack shit. Again, I know I am being too hard on myself, but me personally, I just always expected myself to do better. I really wanted the YouTube career to pop off, and it still can. But I think that's why I procrastinate a lot with it. It's because I get so sad at the illusion of, I've made so many videos and none of my videos have actually popped off just yet. Mind you, I'm not the most attractive, and I'm always saying this, I'm not the most attractive, and my videos are always just me talking about my own personal life problems. But then again, I just feel as if that's everyone. So, it's a gamble. It's a giant casino that I've done a lot of crap with. Sorry, done a lot of crap. There's a poker, or there's a card game in the casinos named Craps. I was trying to make a reference and I fucked it up. But point is, I've gambled a lot with YouTube already. 90 videos in almost, and no dollars, no cents, no anything to be seen. And yeah, it's scary to delve your profession, no, not even professional, your career that you want. It's hard to mesh that with financials, because it gets convoluted and you're just like, okay, wait, hold up, I lost the meaning of it all. But me personally, it's like, at this point in my life, I wanted a job that was just gonna let me be me and let me make money while I'm at it. And just very fucking strongly, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I got reminded of that reality, as to where there's people out there doing what they want. Like, literally, I told myself in January, like, I'm going to be going to Japan in June right now to go play this Pokemon Go event. I don't even have enough money to fucking just buy a one-way trip ticket. That really depressed me, because yeah, I'm very grateful for what I have in Pokemon Go. I have more than most. I'm very thankful, but I just see people traveling and I'm like, when is it going to be my turn? I've tried so hard at so many different things. This current license that I just obtained, $500, 4 tries, each costing me $100. Course material that costed $70. So about $500 worth spent in a license in which, it is going to grant me a lot of things. It's going to grant me the ability to work at other places and look be able to stand out a lot more compared to other people, but it just feels like I haven't done shit at all still. That's just my unfortunate perspective of where I'm at right now. But, I know right now, or at least today, is just a small hiccup in the road and where I'm going through. But no, I hold hope. I hold hope that things will still plan out well. I am on my own timeline. And there's no saying as to when I can finally reach that contentment of being like, I made it. And I guess the journey or the process of it all is what most people should just cherish when it comes to these types of adversities is, part of the journey is the journey itself. It's not the destination. And I know I fucked up. I know I fucked up the saying, but that's what I'm trying to get at. I don't know. The me from 2 years ago would definitely be like, okay, so you're okay, but you still haven't gotten there. I know 19-year-old would be like that, but 19-year-old me doesn't know any better too. And at least me now, like, I have perspective as to what I need to do with my life and what I need to do to succeed. However, it's just a process of it all. I think that's what the video is going to be called, the process of it all. Okay, guys, well, fuck, I'm actually kind of sad because I would love to talk a lot more, but yeah, these fucking videos are a bitch to upload, and I want this video to be uploaded by tonight. I'm going to try to edit it. I'm going to edit it, do at least some little sparkles or whatever, or just nice transitions or whatever, just to make it more cinematic, more appealing. So I'm going to be ending it soon, but take care. For those of you that watched my last video, thank you so much. 100 views honestly means a lot to me. I mean, that's 400 people watching me from their screen, either sitting down in bed or in their laptop. That still means a lot. And if this video can get that type of attention and appreciation, I would really appreciate it, because secretly a part of me just wishes to wake up one day, look at YouTube Studios and be like, holy crap, we're eligible to become a YouTube partner, and bam, my YouTube journey starts. One journey after another, one door after another. It's the name of the game. That's life. See you guys in the next one.